So we have now, does line AB intersect point D?
No.
No, it does not. All right. Next. Refer to the figure to answer questions 1 through 5. Name a line that contains point A. Yes, you have choices, okay? You have choices. Line L, I would do that. Line L or AC. Or you could say AB. All right. Write another name for line M. BD. Now, when you do the BD, you know you have to have the symbol over the top. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. BD with your line on top and point. Name a line that contains point A. You could say L, or like someone said, AC with a line over it. All right, lots of options. Name a point not on AC. Right, we could say D, or what else? Is there any other letter?
No.
No, don't confuse P with a point. Does everybody agree with that? All right, any questions? What is another name for line L?
Line CA.
All right, call it CA. Generally write in alphabetical order, but since we heard AC. Name a point not on line L or line M. All right, so we're getting there today. All right, here we go. Now, draw and label a figure displaying each of the relationships given in exercise 6 through 10. Line AB is on plane Q. So to represent a plane, generally it's a parallelogram. All right. Then you capital Q, and you do your best to try to write out the italicized letter. All right. And then you're just writing line AB however you want. 2 points on it. And that's all there is. All right, let's try 7. ST intersects AB at P. Yes, you have to draw 2 lines. And they intersect at P. Something similar to that. Obviously, it doesn't matter how you have it arranged. All right, yours is supposed to look a little bit different, but that's just what we want. Something similar. Point X is collinear with points A and P.
So it would just be on the same line.
It would just be on the same line, right? So to me, I would draw a line. All right, you don't want to try to draw the points without the line. All right. Does it matter where X is in relationship to the A and the P? No. Point Y is not collinear with points T and P.
Did you just do the line?
Anywhere, that's correct. And then line L contains points X and Y. really that big of a deal. All right, hopefully feel better about it than what you did yesterday. All right, here we go. Now this is the one that starts getting a little tricky because everybody should talk to me about a line AE. Is AE on the plane? No, it goes through the plane. It goes through the plane. All right, and I know that's hard for some people to see. The dotted line just simply means that the line you can't really see because the plane is blocking the view. All right, that's what that means. Yes, sir.
Wait, does it mean that the line's going like, pretend this is a plane?
Yep,
is it going like
that's
this?
exactly what it means.
Ah.
Exactly. All right. The line goes through the plane. The line is not on the plane. All right. So now it says name the intersection of plane N and line AE. All right, so that's good if you can see that. All right, a lot of people get confused with the dotted line. Name the intersection of BC and DC.
C.
Yes. Okay, now, does DC intersect AE? No. All right, bless you. So are they parallel? No. Does you remember what they're called? Perpendicular would intersect. Yeah, there you go. Skew lines. They're called skew lines. All right, two lines that do not intersect and are not parallel. Those are skew. All right, now another good figure here. All right. Name the three line segments that intersect at point A. I have a DC and an F so far. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what she's talking about. Right, I think you're correct. Whoever said GA, and then you would say DA, and then you would say BA.
Yes, Eva.
Right. Everybody's good with that?
So, well, how do you know that the lines are, would they like have like the fields on both sides, they're like not lines?
No, because it says here, there you're identifying them as a line segment. You with me on that?
Yeah.
All right, that's all. Now it says name the line of intersection of planes GAB and FEH.
GH. Line GH.
Now, I always try to tell kids, if you're ever having trouble, draw GAB. Here's GAB, correct? So it's talking about the top plane. Do we agree? Right? And then we're going to say FEH. So I find FEH, and then I highlight that. So now I'm supposed to be able to see where they overlap. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Right, so they overlap at what? Now it's saying to identify it as a line, so we say the line above it.
Then how come the ones above were line segment, that one's a line?
Because of what it says in the question. Name the line segments. All right.
I'm confused how they intersect, because it's just FEH and then GAB, like G and H, it doesn't say that those are.
So that's the thing we were talking about yesterday, which is confusing. All right, someone said yesterday FEH, so they thought it meant this. They thought it just meant this triangle. But remember, plane's going on indefinitely. Right, so let me try to do a visual for this. I'm going to draw a triangle, right? And that's a plane, do you agree?
Yeah.
But I can continue this plane out and extend it, keep extending it. You see what I'm saying? Like it just goes on forever.
Oh,
You with me?
yeah.
Right. So, if I were to do this also, I might be able to make it like this. Show you something even better that might be helpful. I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna, no, it's not letting me do that. All right. I was gonna try to draw. No, it's automatically making a shape now for me. I was trying to draw a shape where I could turn it into a triangle. There we go. See this? Right, I'm gonna make it a triangle right now. Right? But now I can do what? I can pull this out and the plane just keeps extending. You see what I'm saying now, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, just because it looks like a triangle doesn't mean that's the only part of the plane, right? The part you just pull this out and it just keeps extending, right, until you cover the whole thing. You understand that now? Yeah.
So plane doesn't just go up, it can go outwards and up?
Okay. So I like the box reference because I think it's helped me understand the visual part. So I'm going to highlight this box here. Do you agree that's the front of the box? But that wall extends indefinitely right, left, up, and down.
Oh, okay. I thought it just extended in this way.
No. Now this piece right here, I'm going to highlight this. That's a different plane than the green plane, right? But that plane is extending.
Why?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right. The back wall is different than that wall. Those are different planes. The top is different. It just doesn't stop here. Right? It goes on forever. All right. Where were we at? 16 now?
Yeah.
All right. Do planes GFE. So to me, all right, I would highlight GFE. So GFE is this plane right here, right?
Yeah.
And then HBC. So now I find HBC. Do those planes intersect? Yeah.
For E.
Yeah, at HE. Do we agree?
Yes.
HE.
I get it.
All right. All right, here we go. Let's flip the page and see if there's anything else. All right, I think that's good. Let's go to question 33. Let's just go down further. All right. So let's practice. A line contains -4, 4. So everybody plot the point, -4, -4. And then 2, 3. So label this L, label this M. Line Q is in the same coordinate plane, but does not intersect LM.
So it must be parallel.
Yes, it must be parallel. And then line Q contains point N. So to me, what I would do is I would just duplicate this right here, right? And then it makes it parallel. And we can call this line Q. And put N somewhere, doesn't matter where. Come on now, we agree that's not that hard now, right?
It
Right?
doesn't matter where it is.
It doesn't say it matters, does it? Now, the point is you're trying to draw it however you perceive it. All right, and there's lots of different possibilities. Yes, sir.
How would line Q be in the same coordinate plane when line L and M is in two different coordinate planes?
What you're not misunderstanding is this is a coordinate plane. The X and Y axis is a coordinate plane.
So like that
Not-
box is just
This is a quadrant. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you're mistaken, right? So the whole graph itself is called a coordinate plane.
Yeah.
All right, the quadrants are the locations. All right, yes, ma'am. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? All right, so I feel like you guys just finished that up, and that's really all we have. All right, so answer every single question, okay? Very nice work today. I'll be looking at your homework and giving it back.
Nice.